Mental Health Monday. I have a new hat. I already shot this video, but the focus was all out of whack, so we had to reshoot it. And I had to reset up the tripod and the camera. Can I, as a content creator, claim a public holiday to not have to upload today? And I thought about this, and I decided, you know what, I'll compromise, and I just won't wear pants. Let's address the elephant in the room that isn't my pants. This hat, which I just got. I've given myself a new hairstyle. I call it Alert Level Red. Now, Alert Level Red hairstyle means that my beautiful dome is exposed to the heat of the sun. I needed something to take the sun off of my head and my ears and my neck. And men have like 3 options. The trilby. Let's go! The door. Time. The cowboy hat. This thing, we got the sweet ass Eamon wizard hat over there, or, you know, caps of various things, whether it's the cheese cutter hipster or a snap bag with Monster Energy on it. And this to me was the most practical, lightweight thing. But it is very, for lack of a better word, Raiders of the Lost Ark. But I'm inside, so I don't need to wear it. My other options were this number. I like craft beer, which is fine, but I mean, I bought that years ago and I never liked it. This is something, if I was to start another company tomorrow to fill a need, specifically for the fellas, it would be, let's make a better class of hat that isn't one of 3 styles. Speaking of needs and men's issues. No, I'm not talking about that. I am talking about things that affect us dudes psychologically, what our place in the world is. And I was having some conversations, a few different conversations over the last week with people, mostly the females, about what is man's place in the world. I suppose I'm going to ask this to you. What is it to be a male? What is the masculine energy? What is the masculine ideal? How about we ask what femininity is and what it means to you? This comes down to your personal interpretation of it. What part of you as a dude are you in touch with? What part do you feel that you should be in touch with? What things does society tell us that we should or shouldn't do? Let's collaborate. Let's figure that one out and probably piss some people off in the process. I do have to ask the question, are there people out there that legitimately exist that think if I speak to a specific set of people that I don't care about them or I'm somehow marginalizing them? Are there people out there that actually think like that? If these people do exist, are they the kind of people that I care about offending? No, I don't care about offending those kinds of people. I don't understand why you need to tear down other people's trees in order for your garden to do well. Like, so I'm going to assume the better of you that you don't think like this, and I'm just going to talk from my heart and tell my story and what I think is important, and if you disagree, that's great. That's part of being different. Do you remember that episode of The Fairly Odd Parents? Yuck! Inclusivity is fantastic, and I do try and be inclusive. If you speak generally, you're not going to hit a level of depth. I think sometimes we do need to help specific people. That's not saying that people that aren't included in that don't deserve help or whatever, but it's just, fuck it. You know what I've been wanting to do for years? Is actually just start like a local men's talking circle and fight club tied to it. I know that doesn't make much sense, but as far as my understanding of the masculine ideal, I think we need to be able to openly talk about our feelings, be able to hug each other, and also fighting is quite helpful for conflict resolution, but also just, it's part of being a dude, man. That's why rugby's popular. That's why sports in general are like a dude's affair. It's just, I'm thinking out loud. I'm probably gonna edit this out. Nope. Let's talk about hats again. We need better hats. We also need better relationships with our fellow man. And we need trials by combat again. Hat. See you next week.